We are the 10th Legion, exiles from a dying empire who founded the Kingdom of Ed. For 400 years, we guided and protected our people. We gave them peace, prosperity, fair judgment. Some say it was the death of the old king that turned the people against us. But it was Jane Cassinder who took up the sword and drove us from our chapter houses and estates. I was not there for the final battle, when the last of our legion faced Jane Cassinder beneath the boughs of an ancient, hallowed tree. Nor do I know what power she called upon in that forest to murder my comrades and friends. After that, the forest was changed, twisted and ruined. Only Jane walked out of that place alive. 30 years have passed since the Legion was destroyed, and Ebb has suffered in that time. War rages without end between Jane Cassinder in the east and the royal family in the west. A few sons and daughters of the Legion remain. You are one of their number.
Так, Лукас Монбарон, сын бывших великого магистра легиона, но последний представитель этого благородного уважаемого рода и был в России преданного друзья, и Лукас не становится до тех пор, пока не станет легионом в честь своих предков. Выберите персонажа. Так, будем играть нормально.
I write to you, my young friend, with urgent news. I know your childhood has not been easy, passed from one sympathetic household to the next, always one step ahead of our enemies. Your father, Humont Baron, was our last Grand Master, and he would have wanted a better life for his son. But he and your mother are long dead, murdered by Jane Cassinder. As the last survivor of the old Legion, I've tried my best to keep you safe, to ensure that you are trained in the manner of your forefathers, with sword and shield. But Jane Cassinder hunts for us still. Now I fear that her spies may be getting close. We cannot delay any longer. We still have a chance to join together, rebuild the Legion, and take our country back from Jane Cassinder before it's too late. The sons and daughters of the Legion are gathering in the north, at your family's old estate. I urge you to join us in the valley of Rukenval as quickly as you can. Help us restore all that was lost. Your faithful friend, Odo.
Так, видео. Думаю, что сильно провиснет. Полный экран, та-та-та.
have another rat trying to escape the trap.
Рывок с клинком, способность приобретения мастерством ручный. Нифига я обмениваю.
I was afraid everyone else was dead. Are you all right?
I'm fine. But who are you? Have we met?
No. But I've seen portraits of the Montbaron family, and you can only be Hugh Montbaron's son. My name is Martin Giscard, and I'm a friend of Odo's, and a son of the Legion like you.
When I got here, the house was on fire, and everyone was dead. How did this happen?
We didn't have any warning. They surrounded the house and hit us fast. I don't even know who hired them. Damn, they found us again. We can't wait any longer. I've set a trap. 3 kegs of gunpowder on the bridge below. Thought I'd cover my escape if they found me. All we need to do is light the fuses. Come on, to the bridge. Go on, light the fuses. Two more to light. Hurry. And the last.
The Mount Baron estate burned, and with it my dream of a reborn 10th Legion. Or so I thought. I did not know that you and Mark Giscard had escaped the destruction. As you fled into the night, you bore with you the future of the Legion. Pursued by enemies, fleeing toward an uncertain fate, you made your way across the empty leagues of the Rukenval. Throughout the journey, you were driven by a single hope, that others had survived the devastation, and that they reached the safety of the Rukenval chapter house. It was a slender hope, to be sure, but even a small hope can warm a man in the cold dark of night. As long as you drew breath, the 10th Legion yet lived, but your foes pressed close about, hunting you. The fate of the Legion, the fate of Ebb itself, rested with you.
I know this part of the valley. We've come a long way. I think we're close to the old Legion chapter house. If any of our friends are still alive, that's where they'll be.
The Legion had a chapter house here? In this valley?
They built chapter houses in every part of Ebb, even in remote places like this. They were strongholds where legionnaires would meet, sometimes in fellowship, sometimes for war. You should have seen the grand chapter house in Stonebridge, headquarters for the whole Legion. My father took me inside it once.
I've never been here before. Does this valley have a name?
They call it the Rukenval. It's hard country, not easy to control, even with an army. That's why Odo chose this place. He thought we'd be safe here.
Thank you. That's all I need to know about the valley.
Sorry I couldn't tell you more. I've only...
Let's keep moving. We can talk more later.
You're right. The chapter house isn't far. Follow me. Raven's Rill, the only town in the valley. Looks quiet from...
Создать новое сохранение.
If our enemies knew we were at the estate, they may have guessed that we'd make a run for the chapter house. No help for it, though. That's where we agreed to meet. We'll have to stay sharp. They could come...
Базаришь слишком громко. Давай-ка вот так вот жахнем. 24, хер с ним.
Come for us anywhere, at any time. Less kanzi by the look of it. Can't be a coincidence. Let's look around.
Что за качество назначила награду 500 золотых был за голову любого легионера живого.
So, there's a bounty on our heads. That means they know we're alive, and they're still hunting. We might find out what they're planning.
Что нам дали? Так, атака, пробел блокировать, использовать защитные навыки, уклоняться. Так, смени боевой режимку. Левый shift, усиленная атака. В новые способности. Так, продвижение курсора, скорость передвижения. Так, это лево, да? Лево будет это. Право будет это. Камера пошла нафиг. Средняя кнопка, поворот камеры. Следующее положение. ТТТ. Использовать, активировать метка поручений. Мини-карта. Подробное меню игрока. Снаряжение. Вот, снаряжение. F. Так, а мы сделаем F. Так будет. Это будет так. Это будет F. Быстрый подбор левый КТРЛ. Снаряжение. Способности задания. Предметы. Принять. Так, интереснее. А если мы, например, не это, так, клавишу, камера.
There it is, the bridge to the chapter house. Looks like trouble up ahead.
Huh? What's this? Oh well. Looks like I'll make some decent coin for this job after all.
Out of the way. We have no business with you.
Spoken like a man of the 10th Legion. Arrogant and foolhardy.
You murdering scum. You'll have no bonus for my head.
Lively up,
Живее,
boys.
парни, пора
It's time to
заработать
work.
деньжат.
We're outflanked. More coming up from behind. I've been shot. By that bastard with the gun. If we're lucky, Odo is on the other side of this gate.
Так, что здесь? Какие-то дали. О, пофигу. Так. Минус атака. Как сделать, блядь?
You're alive? Both of you? I thought I was the only one left.
Odo, you made it. But where are...
The others? The men and women I've kept safe for 30 years? Dead. All of them.
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
I can think of a few possibilities. Jane Cassinder, for one. As long as we're alive, we're a threat. A symbol of the... And there's the royal court.
That's two possibilities. Any others?
Anyone who stands to profit from...
You don't seem hurt. How did you get out?
I rounded up a few of our people. The only ones who hadn't been killed. Renault, Hannah, and one of the twins from Drakenberg. We jumped from the second...
Tell me the rest.
Some of the mercenaries saw us. They fired their guns. I heard one of the others cry out. Then there were more Leskanzi in front of us. We tried to fight our way through. By the time it was over, the others were dead. All I could do was make my way.
Who else could have survived? We need to find them.
My ward, Anjali. I sent her to keep watch for latecomers. She wasn't at the estate when we were attacked. And there's another survivor, too. The half-blood Leskanzi girl. I couldn't convince her to join us before, but things are different now. Might have been one or two others who hadn't arrived.
If they're alive, I'll find them. Martin, you better stay here.
I agree. You're bleeding, Geescard, and you can... I'll do what I can for Martin, but he'll...
You know this valley better than me. Where could they have gone?
Raven's Rill. It's the only town in the valley. The people here stayed true to the Legion, even when the rest of Ebb turned against us.
I'll head for Raven's Rill then.
The town is west of here. Cross the bridge and turn right at the crossroads. Try to find Lazar Basili, the town boyar. He's an old friend and he'll help us if he can. And be careful. Those mercenaries are still here in the valley. Keep your eyes sharp.
Уровень. Нифига себе. Так, повышение уровня. При повышении уровня вы получаете очки способностей, очки навыков и очки талантов. Их с помощью можно развивать разными аспектами. Персонаж способности — это новые действия, которые может выполнить ваш персонаж, когда их неинтересно. Так, нужен атака. Купить. Все закрыто. Ага. Так, что у нас? Ну... Так, минус атака, минус этот. Выносливость, блокирование. Нафиг нам надо. Здесь что? О, ништяк. И щит. Что по щиту? Щит блокировки, ништяк. Знание. Продолжить. Чё понять, где, блядь, чё одето, я хер его знает. Недостаточно. Да. Конечно, управление вообще огонь. Ловкость, атака. Здесь к воле еще добавляется. Ладно. Хер с ним. Так, и здесь хпшка. Вроде все. Понял. Будем. Ох, ёпта, блядь. Какие-то. Уникальные. Канделябр. Прикольно. Ух ты. Прикольно. То есть маму сожрал. Так, просто пятачочек. Еще не разворачивайся, алло. Штанцы? Не понял. Вроде смотрю, вроде все до хрена. Снаряжение. Красный меч. Короткий меч можно продать, да? Нихера непонятно, как это вообще. Рапира. То, что одето, что ли?
You're a legionnaire, aren't you? Bad idea coming here.
Why would you say that? Is there trouble in the village?
The Rill is an occupied town. I'm not sure how you got this far with all the Lascanzi about.
I dealt with some mercenaries. They were a nuisance, nothing more.
Won't matter.
The Lascanzi have the village surrounded, and they've fortified the upper town. It's a lost cause.
Do you know where I can find Lazar Basili?
No, I haven't seen him. Not since the mercenaries got here. Some of the folk in town may know...
Are you going to let me pass or not?
I've no orders to stop you. Open the gates!
Is it true? The old estate was burned to the ground?
Please, I just want to be left alone. Can't a widow grieve in peace?
How did your husband die?
The mercenary filth marched in and took over the rill. My husband Vaclav was a constable here in town. Vaclav spoke out against the invaders, and one of the bastards ran him through without a second thought. Murdered him in cold blood. A curse on all Lascanzi.
This murderer needs to be brought to justice. Who was it?
I heard the others cheer his name. Boris, as he... I beg you, Legionnaire, avenge this wrong. Avenge my husband.
We'll give him justice, cold and swift. What does he look...
He wore a sash across his face. Bring me that sash and I'll know the bastard is dead.
Get out of town while you still can.
You're in danger. I can help you, but we must be discreet. Pretend that you know me. We're old friends, yes? Or even lovers, perhaps.
Danger? The town seems quiet.
This town is a trap. An army of Lascanzi mercenaries is hiding in the upper rill, behind the walls. More of them are in the forest, outside of town. They wait for you, and for your friends. The woman who hired them, she's not taking any chances.
So the mercenaries were hired by a woman? Do you know who she is?
I won't speak her name. Not when she's so close. You might think me foolish, but better foolish and safe than brazen and dead.
You're a Lascanzi. You betray your own people?
I decide who my people are and who they are not. My loyalty does not come at a price.
You say this town is a trap. What's your role in it?
I am the bait. I was told to watch for legionnaires and to warn the others if I found you. They would come running from all directions, and you would be caught or killed. But my sister and I have other plans, so the trap won't be sprung. Bad luck for my...
I'm listening. Tell me the rest.
Follow the western road out of town. My sister is waiting for you in a cave there. Her name is Leona. You would do well to speak to her.
I'll need better directions to this cave.
Follow the western road and look for a trail heading north into the woods. It will lead you to the cave.
Very well. I'll find your sister and see what she has to say.
We shouldn't be seen together. I'll take a different path and meet you later, if I can.
I heard that everyone in the Legion was killed, yet here you stand. When the Lascanzi took the town, one of their leaders stole something of great importance.
What did the Lascanzi take from you?
A Lascanzi sergeant, Bert.
Do you know where I can find Lazar Basile?
I'm little concerned for the well-being of Lazar Basile, the fool. I'm of the mind this entire mess is his failing.
I'll find your property if I can. Do you know the name of the thief?
They called him Ottokar, I think. He camps with the rest of the mercenary scum in the farm.
Have a care with all that boot stomping. You'll scare the fish.
I'm looking for a man of importance in these parts. A man named Lazar.
Nobody's seen Lazar. Not since the fool Lascanzi took over the rill.
If the fish aren't biting here, why not find another spot?
I don't need to find another spot. I know the best fishing hole in the valley. Problem is, I just can't fish there no more. Something nasty took up residence in my favorite pond. Last time I tried to drop a line there, it nearly killed me.
I'm a legionnaire. Is there anything I can do to help?
Not sure why you'd want to tangle with that thing, but you can put it down. I'd be happy as a fly in the outhouse. Of course I need.
Where can I find this?
Head east out of town and look... Here, take...
Добро пожаловать в дом Бранов я. Понятно. Путал, что ли? Алло, Алёша. Ух ты, как я его буханул, да? Ну, конечно, жесть. Это что-то с чем-то. Так, чё? Подожди. Здесь у нас ловкость, атака 3. Здесь у нас... Здесь кровь. Прикольно. Так, надо такие задания сдать, да? Так, что там щит есть? Вот, шнява. Здесь вот, отлично.
I hope you have news. Did you find my statue?
Indeed. I believe this belongs to you.
Excellent. You've renewed my... This is the part where you ask for a reward, yes?
I need to know where I can find...
He may be dead, but I can't be certain.
Think of it as a...
No.
Farewell, Anton.
And a good day to...
day to you, friend. Come to peruse...
What exact...
Admittedly, my stock is a...
How are you able to do business here with Lascanzi control...
How am I? Why, by selling to the Lascanzi, of course. They're the best customers. Normally, I earn my coin selling in bulk to Florin the merchant.
I see.
My mother is Lascanzi.
Let me see you.
Of course.
Перчатки я купил. И где они? Хер с ними.
News of your deeds. I know you've... That did not sit well with a woman who...
How do you know about this alleged correspondence with the Legion?
I wrote most of the letters myself. I have been Lazar's clerk for almost 20 years now.
The Legion doesn't abandon its allies. Lazar will have his freedom.
If you truly mean to save Lazar, I am at your service. What would you have me do?
Carry a message to Odo in the old Legion chapter house.
If it will aid my friend, I shall do as you... You'd best be off before any Lascanzi brigands spot us conspiring against them.
Ведьмы.
Oh, good, you've come. I was beginning to fear my sister was too late, and you were killed or taken by the others.
I was told you had some information that would be useful.
Straight to business then. Pity. You weren't the only one who escaped the slaughter at the estate, but the others were soon recaptured or slain.
The Lascanzi took prisoners? Where are they being held?
In this very cave. At least one is still alive. Maybe... I offer you this.
What are the Lascanzi planning to do with the prisoners?
They'll be held here until the witches have prepared their rituals.
I won't allow that to happen.
Then perhaps you should accept my offer.
Very well. I'll accept your gift, and if it turns out to be genuine, you'll have...
I am pleased to see I was right about you. Go now. It would be better if I were elsewhere. Perhaps we'll speak again after this affair is finished.
Камеры, короче, не то. Херня. Как это сделать, я хер знает. Такое себе. Капец. Нельзя как-то поставить, чтобы я зажал, да? Да, тут, конечно, не проработали нифига.
It seems the Dark Sister smiles on us. She has brought the last of the wayward children to us.
Release your prisoners and leave in peace, and I'll spare your lives.
Ha! You are a bold one, but I'm afraid not. I fear my employer far more than I fear you, little Legionnaire.
But now that you are here, you have saved us the trouble of hunting you down.
It seems the Dark Sister smiles on us.
Come then.
Ha!
Thank you. Are you a legion? Wasn't sure you'd find me here, though. At least not in time.
What was that witch planning to do to you?
If you hadn't gotten here when...
Do you know if anyone else made it out of the...
Just the woman in the other cage.
We need to get you.
Guess I owe you one.
Oh. Help! Over here! Thank you for releasing me. I underestimated these witches. It looks like a simple cage, but it's not. I tried to burn my way out.
You tried to set your cage alight?
I've always been able to call fire at will. When I was young, I thought I was its source. But it's stronger when my purpose is clear. I tried to burn the bars of the cage, but the metal stayed cold. Nor could I project flames from inside. Lescanzi witchcraft.
You have a foreign look. Are you descended from the Legion?
Not from the Legion, no.
Odo believes that I am an Archon. It sounds ridiculous, I know. And if it's true, then where are all the others of my kind? He found me, not far from here. Those are his words, not mine.
Did the Lescan...
No. The townspeople fled.
Rage swept you into battle against...
No. I fought... They'd come to destroy...
Odo and...
Oh.
Боли за каждый уровень следующий. Так, каждый уровень милости пламени добавляет 5% всей блокировки. Каждый уровень духовного опустошения добавляет критический удар, шанс что здесь? Каждый уровень добавляет 10 шансов на восстановление здоровья при получении урона.
You certainly handled that with more aplomb. Now then, since...
How did I know you were going to want something up?
I need a big
All right, give...
You might be interested.
I appreciate...
That door leads back to the forest. May the Dark Sister go with you, and the faithful hound guard your path.
There you are. I wanted to thank...
How do I get to Gunderic Map?
The mercenaries are
Will you help me?
No.
Сменить.
Something dangerous is there.
Вот, ёптать.
You're with the Legion? Thanks, Saint Hiram. I fear he was forced to leave in such a...
Of course, I'd be...
I'm glad to put Raven's Rill behind us. They look at me strangely, especially the men.
Niku has no food and nothing to keep him warm. And
is it done? Has the Lascanzi dog...
I have yet to...
You're still alive? Maybe...
It's dead.
Well, I'm guessing you'll be wanting that reward.
A donation?
I'm not a rich...
I'll leave you to...
Right.
You're with the Legion. Maybe my luck isn't as wretched as I thought.
What makes you think you have bad luck?
Aside from the fact that fate conspires to thwart me at every turn, you mean? I was trying to haul some goods south to Stonebridge, but the whole valley's crawling with Lascanzi mercenaries. A whole pack of them set on me up the road and stole my wagon.
I have a score of my own to settle with these mercenaries. I'll get your wagon back.
You may have just saved me from debtor's prison, friend. Don't think I won't repay this kindness. Get my merchandise back, and I'll reward you. And of course, you'll get a discount on anything you might want to buy. That'll teach those thugs to harass innocent merchants. If you're looking... If you're looking to buy, just step on up to the wagon and have a look. I'll give you a good price.
The odds are against us here. Die and be judged.
finished!
Is it done? Has the Lascanzi dog been put down?
He's dead. I hope you can find some measure of peace.
The peace I sought was not for me. With his death avenged, Vaclav's soul will fight. There exists a debt between us now, Legionnaire. What can an old woman do to repay such a debt?
Anything you can spare.
Take this.
I must go.
Fair.